Come on in, coming in. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man, Theo Butler, and this is taking entirely too long. This is my third time trying to do this video. Y'all see what we got going on? We talking about the differences between Black Panther in the comics versus the MCU. You know how I talk, so you're going to forget. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and share it, because you know you're going to forget. I be making Uber drivers forget where they need to turn. That's all. You gonna forget. Go ahead and hit the like button. Don't wait. Go ahead and hit it. Let's go ahead. King versus hero first. Right. In the comics, T'Challa is introduced as a king who happens to be a superhero. I mean, when we Fantastic Four, that's when we got it. He was already a king. It's kind of what that was. Right. His priority is always Wakanda. National security, political leverage, long-term strategy. Yeah, long-term strategy. Yeah. He rarely acts on emotion and often operates several moves ahead of everyone else. You know how we be talking about prep time, plot armor, in regards to another superhero? Yeah, same thing. In the MCU, T'Challa is framed more as a noble hero. Yeah, you remember Black Panther 2? When Eric told Shorty her brother was too noble. A moral figure and a man learning how to rule. Yeah. Because he wasn't the king when we got it. It was T'Challa. The films emphasize his emotional growth, whereas the comics emphasize his authority and competence from day one. You know how we say he's the Black Panther and everybody else is just a Black Panther? It's been that way since 1960. Comic T'Challa commands rooms. MCU T'Challa earns his place within them. Yeah. Now let's move over to the intellect and strategy. S-Jadix will love this. One of the biggest differences is intelligence. In the comics, T'Challa is one of Marvel's top tier geniuses. Him and Adam Bashir. I ain't saying this. A master tactician, a scientist who personally develops Wakandan tech. He often outplans Iron Man, Reed Richards, and Dr. Doom. I know, you would never think that. Based on this portrayal. In the MCU, much of Wakanda's innovation is shifted to Shuri. You see that. You saw that. They made sure you got that. So that was right there. Yeah. T'Challa is intelligent, but not portrayed as a leading scientific mind. Ain't nobody ever said that dude was smart. Until we just threw that little lame line in there with Black Panther 2. Too late. It's too late. The changes make Wakanda feel advanced, but it diminishes T'Challa's personal intellectual dominance, which is central to his comic identity. It is. Set a trap for the whole Fantastic Four when the first met him. Power levels in combat. Let's get into it. Power levels in combat. Yeah. Comic Black Panther is far more dangerous. You don't want the problems. You don't want when he took over for Matt Murdock, he was called the Man Without Fear. And then as the story went on, it morphed into Black Panther, most dangerous man alive. And when Jed McKay took over for the Avengers, Carol says that to him in the very first issue. She needs the most dangerous man alive on her team. In the comics, T'Challa has an enhanced strength, speed, and reflexes beyond most MCU portrayals. Yeah, you ain't got that. Yeah, Cap not running with T'Challa. No, that ain't what that is. No, I'm sorry. We feel like that ain't. Folks gonna say, whoa, no, he not running with Cap. Sorry. Of course, he's not running with Pietro, but Cap not running step for step with T'Challa. Stop that. Regularly defeats superpower opponents in direct combat. Yeah, that whole thing with him and Clint at the airport, he'd have had Clint sleep. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Clint don't want the problem. Uses prep time, I told you, and environment as weapons. I told you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. MCU Black Panther relies more on the vibranium suit team-based combat, and emotional restraint. Because if we got the comic book T'Challa, Zemo not still walking around in the MCU. No, that ain't what that is at all. No. While the MCU Panther looks powerful, comic book Black Panther feels untouchable. No, that's dead ass. That's what that is. That's dead ass. Now let's take a look at this mantle and the gods. Yeah. In the comics, Black Panther is deeply spiritual. He is. Absolutely. Bass actively communicates with T'Challa. Yeah. Y'all, when last time y'all seen Bass in the MCU? We saw in Cheryl Lynn Eaton run. Yeah. So much so to the point where we got to get Bass at our house in our house in Wakanda. We got to get Bass to our Wakanda that's in our house. Yeah. They talk all the time. Yeah, they talk a lot. As a matter of fact, she didn't put hands on other gods for messing with him. Yeah. Mephisto. That Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah. If we could get, well, we got him in the MCU, right? Doing most, yeah. He don't want to see Bass. The ancestral plane influences major decisions. He's the king of the dead. You know what all that talk about it being just a mantle, you'd think we'd have seen some of them previous Black Panthers. We haven't though. We see them in the comics. In the ancestral plane. In the MCU, spiritual elements exist but are subdued. Like I said, last time y'all seen Bass. Bass and Wakandan theology are rarely central. That's crazy. Because that's right. The mantle is treated more politically than mystically. You see how they talk about it? Oh, it's just a mantle. The shift grounds the MCU, now that it does, but it strips away much of the mythic weight behind the Black Panther title. No, that's true. That's absolutely real. That's absolutely real. Global politics and agency. Can we get here? Comic T'Challa is ruthless when necessary. You do not want them problems. I'm telling you, you don't want, man, listen. You rather run through a pack of wild tigers, lions, and bears with stake strapped to your behind than piss this dude off. Ask Victor. Ask more. Ask him. Ask the Skrulls. This ain't what you want. This is not what you. Ask the Intergalactic Empire. Yeah. T'Challa will a lot of other heroes to protect Wakanda. You damn sure right. Withholds technology from the world. You know what? Charity started at the house. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Makes morally great decisions without hesitation. It's all about Wakanda. MCU T'Challa is far more idealistic and still ain't getting no respect from us. Damn, I'm sorry, from the general audience. Still ain't getting no respect from the general audience. He's open diplomacy, right? Transparency, global cooperation. Folks still don't give that dude no respect. The comics portray Wakanda as a quiet superpower. The MCU portrays it as a symbolic leader. We don't mess with the outside world. We don't. Both approaches work. I mean, tomato, but they create very different versions of the king. No, that's fact. That's what that is. Failure, defeat, and consequence. In the comics, T'Challa rarely loses. Rarely. He loses, rarely. But when he does lose, the consequences are severe. He either gonna lose the throne, lose faith from his people, or face long-term political fallout. That 15-issue run, I'm gonna come back. In the MCU, T'Challa's losses are more emotional, frequent. They're far more emotional and frequent than strategic. You see what I said? Yeah. Far more emotional and frequent. The world around him often adjusts to support his growth. Yeah. Comic Black Panther adapts the world. MCU Panther is shaped by it. Snapped him away. He gone. Unknown illness. He gone. We got the cure for all that in Wakanda. No, you think the X-Men had it when they had Krakoa? We've been sitting on that. Anyway, legacy and succession. In comics, T'Challa creates instability. His absence does. Yeah. He ain't around. Wakanda, that's Doom try. Hey, we can do it. He ain't around. Yeah. Wakanda does not function smoothly without him. No, they tried that. They don't. No. He's the king of Wakanda. That's what that is. Don't try and do nothing else. Somebody tried that, and we was like, you done lost your ever-loving mind. It's the fan base. We're not accepting that. No, we got what we got. We want what we want. You're not gonna do nothing else. In the MCU, the mantle passes more fluidly because it's just the mantle over there in the MCU. T'Challa ain't the Black Panther in the MCU. He just happens to be a Black Panther over there in the MCU. And you would swear the director and the producer, they actually cared about that character. No, that character was disposable. That character was interchangeable with every other character. Really? This what I got going on? Thank you. Can't do no video in peace. In the MCU, like they said, the mantle passes more fluidly, emphasizing community, shared strength, and healing. Yeah, because now they even talking about Okoye making a run at it. That's crazy. But then again, that would go along with that video game that they tried to put out where everybody and their mama could be the Black Panther, including M'Baku, who literally is already a Panther-like figure in his tribe. Never mind. This aligns with the MCU's broader theme of legacy over dominance, but it moves away from the idea of T'Challa as Wakanda's irreplaceable cornerstone. Yeah, because they keep trying to do that in the comics and we keep rejecting it. Kind of like how Peter is still going to be around. You can introduce Riri, it's still going to be Tony. Yeah, you can put Sam out there. Ain't bringing Steve back to the end. Yeah, okay. So, conclusion. Comic book Panther is a strategist. He is a ruler and a calculated force. All that is absolutely correct. While MCU Black Panther is a moral leader, a symbol, and an emotional anchor. They was missing him in the second movie. Neither version is wrong. Depends on who you talk to. But they serve different purposes. Now that they do. Now whether or not those purposes are what they should be, that's another video. One rules through preparation and power. The other leads through empathy and example. That's crazy because nobody really cares about him over there in the MCU. They don't. The character in the MCU might lead through empathy and example, but nobody's following that character's example nor being empathetic to that character's portrayal on screen. I'm talking about the general audience. Understanding the differences helps explain why comic fans and MCU fans often talk about Black Panther very differently. No, that's dead ass, because we do. We absolutely do. That said, which version of Black Panther do you prefer? I already know which one. You see what's there. Let's comment. The calculated king of the comics or the heroic symbol of the MCU? I think that's a fair question. Comment below. Yeah, leave a comment, like the video, because y'all gonna be, if you made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That said, special shout out to all the channel members. Yeah, we're gonna do it right here big, real big. Do it big. who make this possible, my brother D-Real, my brother Kimoyo King, the head Dora herself, May Kent, my spiritual advisor, Grand Madam Tarot, my elder, Mr. Ray Smith, the moderator himself, D. Steezle, Miss Vicky, Teachey Thomas. Yeah, we gonna do it like that. The Diabolical Nerd, and last but not least, my fellow devil dog, Juju Rose. And to all our subscribers, wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. I thank you for continuing to support our channel and continuing to help it grow. That's it. We out. In the meantime, in between time, till next time. And remember the late, great Don Cornelius, Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.